आपको संबोधित करे।
Sri Venugopal ji, our leaders on the dais, and also the leaders in the venue, all AICC delegates, I have the pleasure of drafting the political resolution. A number of people have spoken on that. I don't want to give a prolonged speech, but I will only give some highlights which has been spoken out in this resolution. We have mentioned the great advantage Congress and also India obtained because of the 4,000 kilometers of Bharat Jodo Yatra conducted by our beloved leader Rahul ji. This was a great thing to happen, which was quite essential in view of the divisive politics practiced by the BJP. And I must tell you that we will carry on the message of the Bharat Jodo Yatra with conviction and also with the necessary follow-up step, which will consolidate the national ethos arisen out of this great yatra. We stand for patriotism. That was what was practiced in the during the freedom struggle, and even we nurtured the echo of patriotism even after gaining independence. I don't know what kind of culture the BJP is nurturing today. Definitely it is not Indian culture. I happen to be a poet. I've written 3 epic poems, all of them got national awards. But when I go through the characters, particularly the character we adore, Sri Ramachandra, or any, the latest epic poem I wrote on Bahubali, the Jain, that biggest idol. None of these characters around, even any one of the leaders of the BJP come around that. I made a lot of research, but we always find the devils and devils in the form of the BJP leaders. We should also know that, I read Bhagavad Gita every day. Today I happen to read the 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. 16th, I advise all of you to go through this. I also advise the BJP leaders to go through this. Because there in the second sloka, they propagate Ahimsa principle. What they are practicing is totally against this. The violence, hate, crime, they perpetuate on this. They think that they can continue to rule this country with those kind of violence and the crime. Even the 4th sloka in 16th chapter, it says, arrogance, the anger, and hurting the others. It amounts to ajnana. What is these people are doing it? It is never the culture of India at all. Even 14th sloka, it says that I kill people and I kill rest of the people also, and I independently rule and I enjoy the fruits of my victory, and I am the powerful man. These are all called the Asura Buddhi. That means it's not really the sattvic gunas of any individual. So one should be conscious that we are fighting against them. That is why we have propagated that every one of the congressmen should be a satyagrahi. Satyagrahi to fight against the civils, devils, and also against the crime which has been created by them. And one more thing which I would like to really present here is particularly, refer to any saints here. Guru Nanak, I remind you that he wrote poems for the humanity, for the existence of the humanity. And who was singing that? Yes, another Muslim singer, Mardana, was singing the songs of Guru Nanak. And the borders of Bharat, only Veda, Upanishads, they say the Bharat means the territory between Himalaya and Kanyakumari. The people living are Bharatiyas. What is the definition they are giving? They are giving a narrower definition that there is no place for the people, particularly whether it is a Muslim, Christian, according to the definition of the Bharatiya, there is no place at all. We need to fight against these divisive forces. And, one should understand that, India was never ruled, entire India was never ruled by any king. Harshavardhana ruled, a portion of Uttara Bharat, North Bharat. And the Pulakeshi, the great of Karnataka, he ruled only Dakshina Bharat. And Mughals have ruled only the certain parts and units of India. It was never ruled, but Shankaracharya, he defined by his going around from north to south the entire Bharat. And ultimately Mahatma Gandhi, who has really defined Bharat and said, this is the map of Bharat. And but for the freedom struggle by the Indian National Congress, but for the fight of Mahatma Gandhi and his Padayatras, there would not be the India which we see today. It is the Indian National Congress. Even after coming back to power, they took over those 500 princely kingdoms. We took over and integrated the country. This is the concept. Indian concept itself is provided by Indian National Congress in the spirit of our Vedas, our cultural heritage. And this BJP would like to divide it. And Bharat Jodo Yatra is definitely to perpetuate, nurture that the unity of India and redefine the Indian territory when these people want to divide this country by means of their divisive activities and also by the hatred politics. So we will have to condemn, and we shall bring about a law or the constitutional amendment to punish the hate crimes. We need to work on that. We have definitely given a roadmap for Congress to come back, Congress-led government to come back in 2024. We shall take the initiative, unite all secular and socialist forces, come along with the Congress to re-establish the Congress-led government in the country. So I would like you to give your approval to this political resolution, which is going to be a landmark in the history of India and landmark to spread love and also affection among the people of all communities. And we should know that there are 19 or 20 crores of minority people, Muslims, Christians, Parsis and many other communities. Do you conceive in India by deleting 20 crores of people by your hate the hate and crime. And Congress will never allow this to happen. And we will fight as Satyagrahi, as a unit Congress party, against all these crimes of hatred and also vendetta politics. We will fight it. We shall fight it. We will be the champions to do it. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
एक बार जरा जोर से हो जाए और जोर से जोड़ो जोड़ो अभी